Hi guys, it's Greg Jr. and on today's episode of Fame Out, we are going to talk about something that has triggered conversations on the timeline. And as you already know, this is a conversation that has been there, but we've not really paid attention to it because it involves the other side. Because I always say, when is the other side of things there? It is Yenka. But we'll talk about it today. So, as you all know, when a man is married to his wife, immediately the man acquires properties. He acquires assets. Let me put it that way. Immediately he acquires assets. The next of kin automatically, first person that comes to your mind is your wife and then your kids. Automatically, men are endeared to that fact that property there, my wife, my kids. So as long as they are married, they give it to their wife and then their kids. And now can you do that? That's my that's my director Osrin Tuanye. Anyways, but a lady has stood up and said that when women gather money to purchase the assets, no, they don't use men. Rather they go and then they use their siblings, their mother, and the
something I've come to notice, out of 100 times, 98% of the times, men would use their wives as next of kin. I thought it was normal, till I began to notice women buy lands. They would rather use their siblings as next of kin. You have a husband. Now, I'm not talking about those men that used to use their parents, but that's not my problem. I'm talking about husband and wife now. You have a husband. Your husband's own property. It's not my business, but I just want us to understand something. Your husband's own property. You are the next of kin. You now came to buy land. Your next of kin is your younger brother. If you ask them, they're like, man, if you do anything anytime, do you go into marriage preparing for bad things to happen? I thought you guys were supposed to be partners. See, the one that even scatters my head the most are people that come to the company to say, my husband wants to buy land. And if the land is 6 million, they're telling their husband the land is 8 million. Why? Why? It's not like the man is bad to them. You are doing markup on the property your husband is buying in your name and his name. See, if you have a good home, protect it. In fact, having a bad person for a partner is not even enough really for you to be a bad person yourself. Because if you can think of something like, how can you do markup on the property that your husband is buying in your name and his own name together? You're adding 2 million naira extra for him to pay. You will not come to the company and ask for commission. Why? The one that will scatter my head the most. Let me never talk about that one. Please, let's just do better. Because even as you're complaining that men are this, men are that, women try to be kind. Women try to be more intentional about your partners. Women try to be good people. Because if you're a good person, I don't understand why or how you would conceive such things in your mind.
So that was the Nigerian lady speaking, and she was like, she doesn't understand why men will use their wife as next of kin, but women will buy lands, acquire assets, and they'll use their siblings, penny, no, they are next of kin. She has raised this concern, and then the internet is buzzing. People are saying, it is my money. I have my right to use what I want to do with my money. You don't have any right to tell me what to do with my money. But it is our money. This has been a conversation that each time is to come up, we don't really pay attention to it. We always go to the fact that the woman they will just do it, but we don't pay attention to it. It is a conversation that we need to talk about because it is getting too much. I say it is getting too much. It is getting to a point where it's being neglected. I am not saying that go and use your husbands for the next of kin, but I want to understand the notion where every single time, a guy has to sacrifice for his family, which is supposed to be like that, rightly so, But when it gets to the turn of the females, then it's a conversation of individualism. And now, the man's money is our money. My money is my money. Girl power, women empowerment. Really? No one is saying don't gather money. Of course, men nowadays want successful women. We don't want any burden. No. Men want successful men and all that. Yes. So obviously, you have to gather your money, get your money, be your own boss. It's important for your own self, for your own, what's the name, self-esteem, and then self-actualization stage. Abraham Maslow's theory of needs. For your own, yes, it is good for your own self. But men can be free say, oh, so long as that you are married, like, oh Jesus Christ. And then divorce it doesn't even go in the favor of men. Divorce, if divorce is to come, and so ladies are always preaching gender equality because this gender equality. I am not against that. I'm not against gender equality, but I want to understand that notion. I want to get that point where, like, it's always like the men, and so good diabo. Because, like, a man gathers assets, he acquires land, he buys a car, he buys property. Next of kin, also my wife and my kids. My wife and my kids. But immediately the woman is to buy land, purchase an assets. Next of kin, give it to the younger sibling. Oh, I have a cousin somewhere. You give it to your cousin. Your cousin will be next of kin. Meanwhile, the king that you are saying a king was born today, Nankazan, he's not next of kin, yet he's a king. No man yet next of kin. Dabio. And now, my man's money is our money, but my money is my money. Your man's just said, "Man, it shouldn't be." Oh, I don't know whether you guys have seen. There's this trend where couples or this thing, they exchange gifts. Yeah. Now, my man didn't say wakata gifts no abandon in the aba. Yeah, as you can see, not abandon in the aba. Always the man will give the woman something better. Now, the lady is giving dompe. A bit hard, then they are giving tissue, not giving anything essential, nothing. This is what will be bringing conversations. Then they'll be asking, what do you bring to the table? I am the table. I bring myself to the table. Who are you, the table? Me and me a table, no. Then they are just doing that to themselves. Because right now, men are also asking, what do you bring to the table? What do you have to offer? Value proposition, ben na what they count. What the value added tax? The government even takes value added tax. What value have you added to the people? Are for the motion, people are against the motion. Let us know what you think, but I don't know whether I should be for the motion or against the motion. What do you think? Do you think it is right? Because me personally, I'm not against the fact that everybody should, like, acquire stuff for themselves. It is essential that, you get assets for yourself, for your kids, for your family. Oh yes, you have to do it. I'm a family man. I'm going to do it. Everybody is a family man. They are going to do it. But I'm just saying that the notion of totally boycotting the husband figure in the life of a wife is what I don't understand. You totally rubbish the existence of the man. Each time it comes to this, what's the name? This stuff. The presence or the existence of the man is no more valid. Just a oniho absent. Why do we do that? Anyways, Makramo, this is why this conversation came up. And let us know what you also think in the comment section. Whether you are going to do same or you are going to use your husband as the next of kin. Yes. Because you're saying men and cousin, you're supposed to be providers in Tino. If you are providing that one year next of kin, assemble. But let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay glued and tuned to Stanley Studios. I'm Greg Jr. Until the next episode, I'm out.